So, I'll start. How do you go about, getting the mood back up again? Is it easy doing that? Does the new faces help?
I think without a doubt the new faces will help. Something that we spoke about this morning is that we will feed off the freshness of the new faces around. And yes, it's been a dismal one-day series for us where India's outplayed us, and that's something that we got to take on the chin, and an understanding for us and a realization for us that we far from the finished article going into a World Cup just over a year from now. So I think it's a great reality check for us, and it's about each and every player looking at themselves in the mirror and seeing how can they improve, and to try and stake a claim for that 15-man squad in a year and a half's time. So, but again, the focus is on the T20 series, and I'm quite excited to be able to lead. I think the leadership naturally for me over my last 4-month experience brings out the best in me, and I enjoy the experience of leading people. So I'm quite excited by it.
Given the outcome of the one-day series, all matches for your country is important, but is there a particular importance attached to winning the series now to, I guess, in a way make up for what's just happened?
I think from a public perspective, I think that will be the outlook. But for us, as players, you want to win every series that you represent your country. There's no preference, to be honest with you. I think T20 cricket will be looked upon as a format where you can give guys opportunities. But in saying that, it's still an opportunity to represent your country, and there's no difference of importance according to T20 and one-day cricket, or even Test cricket for that matter. So there's a lot of new faces and guys making their debuts and new into the squad. So it's a great occasion for the squad and for a lot of guys in the environment.
From my side, the guys who gave us problems in the ODI series last year for India and the T20s, how do we deal with them in this format?
Look, the format is different. So it's obviously a more quicker and more aggressive format, and I think it will naturally bring out the best in us. And the reason why I say that, if I look at the pink day, the shortened game, the platform was set for almost a T20 type format style of play, and I think that type of mindset kind of brought out the best in us. So I'm quite excited to see how we go about it in terms of this format now. And irrespective of who we come up against, I still believe that with new faces around and guys that have been in the ODI series, it's a squad that can definitely win the series. So the aim is always to compete and to win the series no matter who you come up against.
So one day it was about rotating and experimenting a bit. Are we going to see that again? Will everybody in the squad get an opportunity to play over the course of the 3 games?
I think if the series allows it, definitely. But in saying that also, you have a 14-man squad at the moment, so naturally you try and spread it out a bit. But look, I guess if you look at the one-day format, the reasons for giving guys opportunities to showcase your opportunity for the World Cup, whereas T20 is a little bit different. Your emphasis is trying to win the series, and with that, yes, there'll be the odd opportunity in there.
So you talked about the affected game. So that, like, you think you'll be able to count the Indian spinners better because shortened, is that done for the Indians?
I think so. I think naturally if you look at T20 cricket around the world, there's obviously a more aggressive approach, whether it's against seamers or spin, and I think that frees guys up to take the aggressive option. So I don't see it being any different this time around.
And also during the ODI series, which is the school of thought, which is a little more conducive to India.
Yep.
Do you think the conditions of the T20s, because it's all slam bang, will be a bit more even?
One would think so. But in saying that, the type of spinners that India have, I think naturally they will get the purchase out of the surface no matter what the groundsman produces. Wrist spinners generally get a little bit more turn than your finger spinners, so we're gonna have to see how it pans out. But again, like you said, T20 format is definitely going to be an aggressive approach, so hopefully it works in our favor.
Virat Kohli obviously sports 500 FT
with an aggressive mindset. You know, the plan is not only to contain them, but to try and get them out, especially in this format. Your aim is always going to be to try and take wickets. Wickets are going to reduce the runs on the board. So with that mindset, you're going to have good plans in place, and hopefully it works out for you.
Any idea of how the makeup and the balance of the team is going to be for Saturday?
For when?
The balance and the makeup of the team, are you in a position to give us a...
Unfortunately not at this present time. We still need to have a discussion with the selectors and the coach, so we'll obviously announce that tomorrow. Sorry? Yes? No, he's there to start. He's in the squad. He's obviously a key player for us. So we're going to need him to fire on all cylinders.
There was a lot when AB came back in the last half of the series. Hasn't had those big scores. Do you expect a lot more from him this season? Because you also have other senior batsmen who've been rested.
Look, I think the standard that he sets for himself is a high one on a whole. You know, he prides himself on his performances, and he'll no doubt want to be hungry to put in a big performance for the team. So I expect nothing less from him, as much as he expects nothing less from himself. So I'm looking forward to what he can produce.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Thanks.